We are back with another episode, installment, a premiere of the Global Goal. We have Ira back with us. We have Vibes in the building with us.
How we doing? How we doing? How we doing?
Isak is finally transferred.
Finally, finally.
Lamine Yamal, second Ballon d'Or, third Ballon d'Or, four Ballon d'Ors in a row. Barca on top, Real on the bottom. Um, what other headlines do we have?
Just real quick. Do you think after waiting so long and so much anticipation that Isak finally going to Liverpool, it just didn't really have, it wasn't that big of a bomb anymore?
Well, somebody said something very resounding, and like he doesn't really play like he's not like he's not really a road game warrior. I would call him like he's not going to play as much as like Salah or Van Dijk, basically, to be a starter. So it's like somebody was like, well, it kind of works. So you have Ekatike,
Yeah.
because it can kind of like be a spell, like, and Isak can play like they said he can play on the wing. I don't know, but I see what their point is. Like, since he may not be available the full season, it could work. But I'm kind of looking at it like you went out and paid a certain amount of money.
Do you think it still had a
No,
big wow factor to it?
no. No, because people had too much time to pick at it and dissect it, and
I agree.
it took away the shock factor.
I agree. It made it less exciting almost. If it would have happened as soon as rumors happened, and they would have accepted that first deal, I think it would have been, the world would have went crazy. But by this time, it was just like, okay, finally.
But if you ask me who won, I'm gonna go out on a limb
Mm.
because I'm gonna say right now, as of today, Newcastle won because they got their money. They made Liverpool wait. They inconvenienced them, and I'm pretty sure Newcastle's gonna get a replacement. And they still have a profit. And if that doesn't work, Newcastle won. Or if he doesn't really work with Liverpool, it's kind of like
I agree. I think Newcastle still comes out pretty well in the situation, and I think that they still have a pretty solid core group of players, even with losing him. I mean, I think that is a loss to them, but I think that they do have some excellent players still there. That
that's
I
good.
mean, we saw in the opener or against their first game against Liverpool. You know that was, they came and showed and played, and honestly, they should have came out with a win. The way that they played, I think, if I'm be honest, and even with the man down, was still applying pressure and dominating a game against a
I
Liverpool
think that was
squad like that.
a message for them.
I think it was. I think that they came to show that we don't need him.
The pressure's definitely on Liverpool,
You
and
can have him. We don't need him. I think the message was more so from the players.
yeah, which is from Isak's standpoint. I don't, it's never really personal. It's just like a business decision. But it's like it's always kind of a narrative like that when a player kind of makes that choice versus when the club makes that choice. Like a club can
Right.
three players,
Right.
like how Man United did with Rashford, Garnacho, and
Yeah.
like they basically say, yeah, y'all not aren't gonna train with us, and it's like, dang, but we're still paying you, but you're not even gonna be on this side of the facility. Like,
Speaking of Garnacho,
yeah,
on the move.
what do you think about that move, man?
Hmm.
I think it's linear. I think it's neutral. I don't think
I think it's a win-win for both. I think it's a win-win for Chelsea and a win-win for him. I think that he'll fit in their players playing style fine. I think he likes more of a up-paced, direct style of play, and I think that's something that Chelsea kind of is leaning towards with their young, up-paced squad. So I think he'll fit in fine, and I think he's a quality player. I think, of course, I think there's some things he can sharpen in his tool set, but I do think that he's a pretty good player.
It scares me because going to a club like this, I feel like he can possibly get lost in the mix, lost in like maybe the shuffle. Not like not that you wouldn't know that he's there, but that's I feel like you wouldn't see the flashes of his best.
Where else do you think he could have went, or do you think he should have stayed?
I'm never against the bag, so wherever the bag is, go to it. If the bag is here, very like I think developmental wise, or maybe confidence, like because sometimes you just need some confidence booster. Like you need to go somewhere hoop that they let you hoop, they let you ball, they encourage you, they lift
Right,
you up.
right, right.
Because I mean, if you want to go to a squad where you got to compete and you kind of like not a dog, it's nothing against you. It's nothing against you. You might be able to like play, but if you don't want to compete or like if it's just kind of too much to be involved, like you should, I don't know what's the
It
point
could,
of you going from Man United to Chelsea.
yeah.
Because I would say go to like not a farm league, but go get you some money, play for a year, get you some offers, and let's see like what you looking like in 2025.
Fair, fair. Go somewhere where he can develop himself a little bit more.
But I get it. Chelsea's going, see they got a little bit better like or they've been running it lately a little bit better than Man United. So it's like I trust that they can use them, but since I don't really see the dollar amount, but I wouldn't. I feel like they could have. They ain't really have to, but he's probably just available. I get it.
I think I'm interested to see how he'll do there.
Me too. Me too.
I hope that they give him a good chance and a good bit of playing time and to really see what he can do and how he can.
What would you think were some of the bigger transfers of the summer outside of Isak, outside of Eze, outside of uh um
Madueke to Arsenal is a big one.
I mean you had Jack Grealish, he was
Everton,
gonna move.
yeah, I think that was a good move for him as well.
He had Sancho, Harvey Elliott.
Agreed to Aston Villa. Those were, I think they'll fit in there. I think they'll give him a chance. Two young players to perform and develop themselves, and possibly play some key roles there. I think Xavi Simmons to Spurs is a good deal. It's a good move. Excited to see how he'll fit in, where they'll play him, and how he'll fit into their playing style.
I think it's a good move. It's a good move. I like him because he's very utility type. Like you can kind of
Yeah, you can move him around
yeah.
into some different spots and see where he fits into your playing style, which position he fits into your playing.
But my bigger question is, what transfer signing do you think has the most to prove for you?
What was it? Repeat that question.
What transfer signing, or like, what acquisition for this past summer do you think was the most important, and like they're gonna have the most to prove?
Uh, I think now Isak's got a good big bit of pressure on him.
Is he one, and or why wouldn't he be one?
I think that he should be one.
Does Trent count, or is Trent like not necessarily?
I feel like Trent is kind of a cheat code.
What club and or player do you think is going to have the most pressure and have the most to prove?
I think I put Liverpool up there after the transfer window. I think picking up after all the drama with picking up Isak and finally getting him, I think they'll be expected to perform and he'll be expected to prove that he was worth that much money. Uh, I think I think Trent to Real Madrid. I feel like there's not really much pressure on him.
I understand because there's not very much pressure on him or Madrid as much as it should be on Liverpool, especially because it's how much they've been on media coverage.
Right, right.
Not been good. Or it's like this: if it doesn't work out, it's not going to look too great for Liverpool. They're
Hmm.
going to be the number one splats.
I agree that I think they're going to be they're going to be considered a choke if they.
Second, if from outsider, from a fan perspective, what would stop you from maybe throwing in like Man United, Arsenal in second? Because since they were kind of more significant signings for their offense, for their attack, do you think they're going to have pressure on them? It's
I think Manchester United probably has some pressure on them to kind of bounce back
Mhm.
from their last season, and I think partially over the summer, the games that they played, they showed some glimpses of what they can be and what they can do. I think that they just gonna have to find their rhythm when it comes to Premier League because based on their first week, match week one,
They get there.
they haven't found it yet.
I heard Ten Hag on the way back. He got time. Get well
we'll,
soon.
we'll see because they need help.
Yeah. Sorry, my boy Ten Hag, man. Big unemployed. I feel it though. We're gonna be back soon. I think Mourinho too. Damn. Hey y'all, man, y'all gotta lock in with these managing jobs, man. Y'all gotta
They
lock
try and
in.
rotate them things in and out so much, man. It's not even funny.
It,
They
it's a,
change them more than they change underwear at this point.
it's politics, low key, because
Always.
it's like, hey, owners should be like bring in a good coach, and they be like, all right, I'm gonna go get a good coach. But low key, they just want somebody they can kind of put their thumb on,
And that's,
because what is a good coach? Is a good coach an accomplished coach with like a smaller club, or is he a good coach with star talent?
hey man, money talks.
Money do talk. Speaking of Real and money talking, I'm gonna put my money on Real this year for the El Clasico.
That's a bold statement there, my buddy. I'm gonna disagree with you on that one because, of course, I'm indeed a bit biased on that one. But
Because do you think Barca's form is good or better? Do you think their form is good enough or better than last season? Because I feel like Real is going to be bringing so much to the table this year. If you're not bringing better than you had last year, or at least equal,
I would say they're just as good as they were last year. I wouldn't say that they've necessarily hit the ground running. And well, I take that back.
because getting in the
I,
midseason
I
form, with
I think
Bellingham,
that Barcelona is doing fine. I think they're still in a pretty high form and still performing well. The links still seem to be linking up,
I saw him a few years ago. That was acting an ass on
and everything seems to be working out. So
maybe last week it was a last week game. Since we're throwing off snow delays. Yeah, yeah. Them boys be moving like it's pro clubs on them La Liga boy.
yeah,
Let's
I
go ahead and
think that.
fast forward to this Real joint. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to see that matchup. Because La Liga really ain't La Liga this year. Like no disrespect,
So what do you give me a score prediction for that? Your score prediction for the first El Clasico
the
this
first
season?
El Clasico, damn, it's gonna be it's political. So it's gonna be like 3-2, 3-1.
Real.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to say 4-1, but it's like on some goof shit. Like it's on like some they score a two before the 35th minute.
I'm going 3-1 Barca.
I feel that. Do you okay? This is the narrative for me because this is all just vibes and just talking, right?
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
Let's hear it.
I feel like Real got so much to prove. They're gonna try to kind of front load into Barca so much, and I think Barca's gonna want to play it like the smart way, like the intelligent way, like just take a step back, like and play they ball.
You guys heard it here first. You heard the score predictions for the first El
Yeah.
Clasico. So drop your predictions and then come back and find this video after El Clasico.
And they said they got TAA on them defense skills, like they got him working.
Oh, so you saying that
They said he been in the lab.
he's actually playing right back now and not right wing?
They said they trying to get him like
Ah,
to where he can
ah.
really just because Carvajal, he getting a little older and he can't really just be coming in the 60th
They've
minute.
been check that man out.
Yeah, hey, that boy, he'll step on and clamp some Carvajal.
But he's still a dog.
That's what I'm saying. I bet when Trent came, Carvajal was like, I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Would you say that Carvajal is one of the best right backs Real Madrid's ever had?
It's so damn hard to be a fullback, man. Yeah. I mean, who else?
Well, I mean they've had some
Because I mean,
legendary right backs now, but
okay, is your
he is
question?
up there.
Is he legendary? Or is he like a would his number be retired type of
Do
legend?
you think that he has a legacy? Do you think his name should be known as a right back at Real
For
Madrid?
sure.
Yeah.
And because in recent memory, in like the last 10 years, especially, it's not been like a surplus of fullbacks, like notable
Yeah.
fullbacks. So people like him very definitely stick out of his era because it get kind of spooky. Moving on into the young guns and the breakout stars, with the transfer window closing, it's kind of just looking like it's going to be a two-headed race, Lamine and Dembele. But I hear Mbappe is like on his heels, but people get fatigued though. I think some people get tired of seeing.
um, I don't know. I think that Dembele has a pretty good shot at winning it. I think that he had an amazing season. He's still in a pretty good form, based on recent performances. I think that he's got a pretty good shot. And I think Lamine Yamal also has a good shot at it. I think it's a toss up. It's generally just anybody's. It'll be anybody's
Well,
game there.
it's tough because we're assuming PSG's gonna have a better season
Are we?
domestically. Uh, you know,
Are we?
League One.
But I mean, understandably. But I mean,
You got okay. Let's look at it like this: you got
who does?
Real at least
But that's it.
how many times a year in the
But
league?
that's it.
But no, I
I
mean,
mean, they do have. I mean, there's Atletico and stuff. But I mean, let's not. I mean, League One. They have
there's a real
Marseille.
drop off after two.
I mean, that's true. That's
Versus
true.
Liga, okay, at least we can go to one, two, three,
That's fair. That's fair.
four.
But we'll see, though. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, we will see, but we also know, y'all got my prediction, y'all. But because he won't have to hustle as hard, I'm looking at December,
You're
January.
making some bold predictions here.
Because he's gonna be putting them in the back of the net.
Stand on them y'all make him stand on them 10 toes.
I ain't got to worry about him playing like no buzz on the middle of the year. He's gonna be just getting buckets the whole year.
Fair enough,
He
man.
might go for 40.
I mean, I think it's 50-50. I think that might be a Ballon d'Or, award show I might actually watch.
Who's third, man?
I can't answer.
Solid. Before the show, you said Solid. Before the show, he said Solid was third.
When did I say that? I don't recall saying
Give me
that.
third.
But I mean,
Replace
not a bad choice.
It's safe.
If I'm honest, not a bad choice.
That's like some safe shit. Like that's like some.
Not a bad choice. I mean, I'm sure we'll have some people argue that, but
Because I would go out on a limb. I'm gonna put Jokeres. See, but you can't even give me a third, so it's not even a discussion.
I did. I said Salah.
No, I need something more respectable.
Well, I mean, I feel like I still feel like Vitinha's a slept-on option. I think that he played phenomenally throughout the season as well.
That's a good one. It's a sleeper.
Me personally,
I think he top 10 or he in the top 10 vote.
I think he was just an all-around.
I don't know though.
If you say so, man.
That's me. Holland really won.
If you say so, man. I think there's some bias in that.
Yeah, we got Holland. Really, scratch that lineup. Ballon d'Or. Give me y'all's list. I got Holland. I got Lamine. I got Holland, Dembele, Lamine, and we also have I got Joker as a 4. I got Salah at 5.
Man, oh man.
6. We got I'm gonna leave it blank. I'm gonna let y'all fill that spot.
The 6th spot for the Ballon d'Or.
I mean, you never know.
Fair enough, man.
You never know.
And
moving forward.
Yes, sir. Cam. Can you give me your team of the week this week?
Team of the week. I didn't think this through.
Me neither. I was waiting.
You can't take mine. Let me think. You might take Barca.
Oh, I have my team of the week.
Damn, what it? No, don't tell me. Well, no, don't tell me.
Wait, the Newcastle they draw, right? Newcastle and Liverpool tied.
No, I missed.
No, they lost in the last minute.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. I still might give them a team of the week.
Damn. Who? Okay, yeah, you're taking the good one. I'm gonna do United. No, I might do Tottenham. I want a sleeper. I feel
like mine might be a sleeper. Mine might be obvious. That's it.
Rage bait. You ask people anything's obvious. Fuck these niggas. I need to piss my Real Betis.
Sunderland won again.
Okay.
And now, Cam, moving on to our team of the week. Who is your selection for the team of the week this week, Cam?
Wow, you really threw me off my pivot with that question. He's always a great question asker. That's why we have him here. Manchester City. Manchester City is going to be the team of the week for the 54th week in a row.
54th.
This will be the 55th week for obvious reasons. Shout out my moose. Shout out Holland. Shout out Pep. Shout out Rico. Shout out Rico.
The one, the only.
I had some smut on him, and he went crazy. He went
Alright.
down my boy Holland. My boy Holland yanked him up after the goal. He said, "Man, come here, man." You could tell he's probably you ain't so bad. He said, "You ain't so bad." I'm talking. I'm sorry. You had Ake out there doing a little something. You had another Norwegian guy actually up top next to him. Oh gosh, Oscar Bob. Yeah.
They did have a pretty decent
I just love seeing him
showing.
play. It's like watching an all-star team. Like, you know, they spent some money on
But I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah, Manchester City. I don't care. Get at me, 1v1 me. I don't care.
I mean, I don't know if I would, if I'd agree that, man. I mean, yeah, they did Man City stuff.
Because they can drop the next 5 games and still pull up. Like, it's not that deep. Because people still gonna drop games.
I am going to give my team of the week to Newcastle United.
Mm-hmm.
I think even though they did not get the win against Liverpool, I think they came out and showed a strong showing
And they made
and made a statement that they don't need Isak. We got ballers here, we got dogs here, we work. And even with the man down, they were still dominating the game. I think that to me, I give you team of the week for that. For effort. You literally get an A for effort for me.
That's cool. That's vibes. That's vibes. That's valid. It's a valid vibe.
You dig.
Player of the week.
Time. Player of the week. That's a tough one. I think even though I gave Newcastle team of the week, I'm gonna give player of the week to the 16-year-old Rio from Liverpool. Scored the winning goal that game. I think to come on as a sub at 16 in a game with that much emotion and on that big of a stage and show up and have the composure and the skill to do
I was jealous of that play too because it was drew up so damn nice.
It was.
I looked at it. I said, "Damn, for him to be 16, I said it's the perfect first goal." Like, and damn, because it was on some chill shit. Like, it was like,
yeah.
wow, everybody shifted so perfectly. I love that, and the significance of the goal.
Are we on match week 2, 3?
3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I do not have a player of the week. It is vacant. Because Manchester City plays such team ball that my favorite player is the whole team.
Copy that.
Moving forward, no bias at all intended. We have another segment that I keep forgetting about. You know, what's the name of it? We do it a lot.
I think you're referring to the start bench cut. Start bench cut.
There's a little ring to it, don't it?
Start bench cut. And Cam starting out. What do you got for us?
I might have a little something.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a left right hook. Jack Grealish, Phil Foden.
Okay.
You know who I'm going with next. Jack Grealish, Phil Foden. And then we're gonna go Garnacho.
Okay. Jack Grealish, Foden, and Garnacho. Man, that's tough. I don't know. Jack Grealish is starting to kind of try and find his step over there at Everton now. And I'm a fan of Jack Grealish. I'm a fan of Phil Foden.
I think this is an easy cut, isn't it?
I'm gonna cut Garnacho.
Oh shit. Oh. I felt that.
I'm gonna start Jack Grealish. I'm gonna bench Phil Foden.
That's cool. I really thought you were gonna go for the triple cross. I really believed that you were gonna start Grealish. I thought you were gonna start Garnacho, but you started Grealish. I thought you were gonna start Grealish and then go Garnacho and then cut Foden. That's crazy.
I'm a fan of Foden, me personally.
Well,
that I'm gonna get some hate for that one, but
I would definitely pull up with like a. I understand. I would keep that like the real world. I'm gonna keep it until Garnacho shows me otherwise. I would love to.
I mean, you know,
and cut Foden. But and even though Jack Grealish is like the older out of the bunch, he still plays the best. He
Mm-hmm.
plays the best pro ball. Like
Consistent too.
yeah, like
So
Drew Brees type shit. If you know, you know. Florian Wirtz, Rodri, Federico Valverde.
I like the.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know who he played for?
I am going to. Oh
Who's getting
man.
cut, man? Talk to me, man. The people need to know who's getting cut.
Uh,
Who's getting cut?
man, those other two. I mean, those. There's. Man, there's. I'm gonna start Rodri.
There we go.
Bench Valverde. Cut Ertz.
Easy. Easy. We smooth. I agree with that. Retweet, hashtag, like type shit. Let's go center backs.
Okay, let's hear it.
Give me
Line 'em
John
up.
Stones.
Okay. You like Man City.
Mm, mm.
Okay.
Ake.
Okay.
Mm. Koulibaly.
Cut Ake. Start Koulibaly. Bench John Stones.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That was easy, man.
Okay. My bad. Yeah, that's a little too easy. I'm sorry. It's like he was probably, what did you say fuck me for? All
No
right.
disrespect to anybody there.
I want to go strikers. I want to go. I want to go center forward. You know, attackers. You know, ball and hoop,
All
ball and
right, all
hoop.
right.
Let's go.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Jokeres.
Okay.
Let's go. Isak.
Okay.
Let's even go. Damn, should I do it? Let's even do Sesko.
Start Isak. Bench
Bench Jokeres.
Gilchrist. And then cut Sesko.
That's cool because Man United they going. Hell, you can be looking green. You can be looking cool before you get to Man United. You know how
Yeah,
you gonna be.
he's just not.
Yeah.
He ain't been doing nothing for me yet.
You know, Jokeres with that weak ass celebration. If you know, you know. It's kind of. I mean, I'm sorry. It's cool. It's all right. It's a
I
little.
kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool.
It's it's cool. All right, don't get me wrong. All right, you know.
It's kind of cold if you ask me.
Cool. Be cool. Sometimes when he hit, I feel like his fingers fucking cramp up. So he hit that. Like what time he went to hit, he gotta. It wasn't as fluid, and I was like, yeah, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I'm talking shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, no, I want to do another center back. I want to do Vardiol.
Okay.
I want to do Diaz. I want to do Matt Stones. John Stones.
Yeah. John Stones, Guardiola.
Hmm.
Who? No. I'm just asking the
And
order.
Diaz.
Diaz. Okay.
This is no bias, by the way.
Diaz, Guardiola, John
Ah,
Stones.
I thought you would cut Vardiol
I like him.
because you're not a big. Oh, I thought. Okay.
I'm a fan. I don't like him as a center back. I like him as an outside
I
back.
assume you put Stone.
But
Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Cool. I mean, that's doable. All right. Uh, as we start to wrap up, we are going to cover the Premier League's biggest summer additions, their global influence that they've kind of had across other leagues. You know, like Rashford going to Barca.
correct.
We have some other moves as well. The biggest question is, who are you ready to see the most? Who do you think is going to be the most exciting?
I think it's tough to say because I mean, of course, you're excited to see what Isak will do at Liverpool and if he'll perform there. But I mean, you have players like I think I'm interested to see how Eze will do going back to Arsenal. I think to see him go back there and perform and thrive would be just amazing for his story. And I'm a fan of him, and I think he's a great player. And I think he was great at Crystal Palace.
Mm. But Florian Wirtz is kind of cool to watch too.
I agree.
I also like that signing that Chelsea had from Brazil.
Gustavo.
Yes, he's cool.
Is that how you pronounce it? I think so.
Yeah, we're gonna rock with it now. No, shout
I'm
out.
sure somebody in the comments will rip me a new one
Oh yeah,
because
sure. No, we love it. I like this summer because there was nothing too over the top. Everything made sense. It kind of seemed compatible, thought
Mhm.
through, and we don't have to come back here in 12 months. People are talking about regretting like signings that they shouldn't
Yeah,
have
I
done.
think it was a good transfer window all across the board. I think a lot of teams made some smart moves
Yeah,
and picked up a lot of smart choices.
and it's going to lead to some good, more. I won't say a ton of parity between EPL teams because there's a drop off after a certain point, but it'll be better games. I think.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more talent, a lot more evenly spread out throughout the league now. And I think it'll be a toss up to see who'll be in the top 10 of the
Man,
league at the end of the
that's
season.
that's gonna be cool because this. How many years has it like really been like that in recent history to the point where it's like those outside the 5 or 6 teams is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
even work like keeping up with because they'll slide so much. But I think like you're
I
right this
think
year,
it'll be interesting to see not even who makes it top 5, but to who makes it, like I said, top 10.
and to keep an eye on like who might even get relegated.
That as well too.
Guys,
Yeah.
we do appreciate you for joining the global goal. What do you have for us closing out?
Closing out, I have coaching a soccer tournament this weekend. Man, y'all wish me luck.
Yeah,
Uh, go team.
wish him luck. I pray everybody have a good weekend, and don't forget to recycle, drink your water, and if it ain't right, global goal. Goodbye.